Visit San Antonio members, partners, and friends. I am honored to welcome you to the 2022 annual meeting. It's great to meet again and catch up as we welcome fiscal year 23 at Visit San Antonio and our respective businesses and corporations. Congratulations on a successful year. Before we get started, I would like to acknowledge my fellow Visit San Antonio Board of Directors. Thank you. Thank you for your leadership. I would also like to recognize the Board of Directors for the Tourism Public Improvement District, and in particular, its chair, Avinash Bhakta. We are thankful for your dedication and commitment to San Antonio. Today's keynote will take you on a journey of resilience and results. In 2022, Visit San Antonio prioritized getting the Alamo City back on its feet, following a pandemic that greatly affected hospitality and tourism around the world, and also right here at home. Through strategic vision and strong leadership, Visit San Antonio wrapped up an impressive fiscal year, which accelerated growth in all sectors of our industry more quickly than anyone anticipated. With renewed momentum and excitement for San Antonio tourism, we've set the pace for another successful calendar year. Today, you will hear how important the hospitality industry is to San Antonio as one of the leading economic drivers in our region. The hard work from the entire tourism industry and Visit San Antonio continues to make a significant impact on our community, supporting local businesses and laying the foundation for future growth. More than 70 locally owned restaurants and 10 hotels have opened their doors since the start of the pandemic, and that number continues to grow. This growth represents the steadfast economic vitality in our community and the resilience of our people. We also have a special panel of national and international travel experts here with us today who will discuss trends and legislative items and provide insight surrounding domestic and global travel. We have some great questions lined up for our panel, and that's a discussion you won't want to miss. We hope that you leave here today with an appreciation for how far we've come and with great enthusiasm for where we're going. Here to provide us with inspiring real growth and true impact, please welcome Visit San Antonio's President and CEO, Marc Anderson.
Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna. Thank you, Jenna, for your leadership and vision. Thank you, Simply Rain, for opening our annual meeting. Let's everybody go on iTunes and support this local R&B artist. It is a pleasure to have you join us for our 2022 annual meeting, where we celebrate the success of tourism and the hospitality industry in our wonderful city. A year ago, we came together with a focus to lead San Antonio through recovery. Today, in this innovative space, we manifest our city's future of bringing the world to San Antonio. Before we get into what is planned to move our community forward, let us dive into where we have been in Visit San Antonio's just concluded fiscal year. Real growth, true impact. This is the spirit of today's annual meeting. It is a testament to our collective strength, proven in San Antonio's 2021 visitation and economic impact, which we just released this morning and we are announcing here today. In 2021, San Antonio's hospitality industry welcomed an incredible 31.7 million travelers, generating a total of $16.2 billion of revenue for the San Antonio economy. The economic impact from last year is considerably higher than 2020 figures, and 93% of 2019 pre-pandemic levels. The hospitality industry contributed $229 million in taxes and fees for our city. And we employed nearly 130,000 of our local San Antonians. Our 2021 visitation and economic impact study attests to the importance of the leisure and hospitality industry in San Antonio. When visitors spend money and time in our city, their experiences is like any other in the United States. It is fused with real flair and true adventures. It is something we are proud of and want to share with the world. Speaking of the world, by 2026, San Antonio is forecast to be among the nation's top 15 markets in international visitation. Incredibly, yes, so that's worthy of applause. Incredibly ahead of cities like Chicago, Washington, D.C., and Dallas, Texas. Let me tell you how we're going to get there. First, by accelerating our growth as the fastest growing city in the United States of America. Increasing our marketing and public relations and building a global brand by establishing offices in Europe, Asia, and Latin America. Increasing our group meetings that are focused on international associations and corporations, as well as continuing to focus on being a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the only one in all of Texas, and one of only 2 UNESCO cities of gastronomy in the United States. And of course, continued focus on our 10 wonderful districts and our city's history, arts, and culture. We started last year and will continue this well into the future. I am now proud to announce our FY22 achievements and strategic plans and goals by FY23. 2022 was a year of firsts for Visit San Antonio. We launched an air service development incentive plan to attract additional nonstop flights and new airlines to San Antonio. Our marketing team secured an agreement with Google Arts and Culture to showcase San Antonio's vast cultural offerings across the globe. The first city in Texas and only one of 5 cities in the United States to be showcased on this new global Google platform that launches in a few weeks. On a strategic sales front, we introduced our very first strategic sales partnerships with the American Society of Association Executives, Merits, HPN, and American Airlines. These out-of-the-box programs will help us stand apart in the crowded meetings marketplace. And when it comes to events, we know that no one can beat San Antonio. We held our first ever Pride River Parade in June and utilized the Riverwalk Museum Reach for the very first time. And kicking off next week, continuing to establish and brand ourselves as the culinary capital of Texas, with the first Tasting Texas Wine and Food Festival flavored by the one and only James Beard Foundation and Culinaria. In fact, Culinaria is here today in our member showcase, and you can purchase tickets today for this important event. And they are offering only for you guys half off collective tickets at the festival and a buy one, get one free for a weekend pass. Please see Culinaria in the back of the room and support this important event. And be sure to stick around for our cocktail reception, where we will be giving away a few tickets. As a reminder, a portion of the proceeds from Tasting Texas will benefit scholarships to culinary students through the James Beard Foundation. These are just a few of the many firsts. I will highlight a few more throughout the day. I'm very proud that all Visit San Antonio departments performed at an exceptionally high level in FY22. Each division has exceeded their strategic goals for the year. And I appreciate their arduous work that has led us here where we are today, including you, our members and partners that helped us achieve these historic figures. We are thrilled about the upcoming year and what we have planned. Here is a very high-level overview of our FY23 strategic plan. We encourage you to attend the breakout sessions for plan details. Storytelling is the cornerstone of our marketing and communication efforts, and really of our company. In 2022, we launched a robust paid digital media strategy, which yielded excellent results. Our marketing team had fantastic online engagement for the year. The Real and True branding campaign launched this summer and highlights authentic stories and what makes San Antonio so special and so unique. And this was Visit San Antonio's first branding campaign in more than a decade. That campaign is already performing incredibly strong with 92% increase in online engagements in the first 2 months. Here is a video that brings the campaign to life.
Sit back and listen to a story. It's one of those one-of-a-kind stories, over 300 years old, and still being written today. It's about a city that has always been and always will be real and true. 2 words that fill you up and make you feel alive. They transport you, surprise and delight you, make you stop and wonder, and feel things you haven't felt in a very long time. They guide you to those moments you've been searching for, while creating memories you'll never forget. They are real and true flavors. And the fusion, the culture, and the character, the history and the legacy, the joy and the laughter of San Antonio. A one-of-a-kind, nothing else like it, authentic city. A beautiful melting pot of humanity, where history lives and breathes, and the future shines bright. Aren't you ready for real and true?
This video showcases one of the many ways our marketing tells the unique stories of San Antonio. To continue, we will review where we are heading now in the future. On the screen, you will see our marketing department's FY23 goals. Some key 2023 initiatives include continuing to build brand equity on Real and True, developing a campaign toolkit for Real and True for our local businesses and all of you to utilize and assist in growing our brand. Expanding our paid advertising in broader markets and beginning digital marketing efforts through curated international social media channels. An additional focus for FY23 is to elevate Riverwalk media assets such as Go Rio magazine, our website, and its social media channels. FY23 will also be a year of major innovation as we add the worlds of metaverse and develop a new podcast series. We'll be incorporating TikTok. Will be a game changer for Visit San Antonio for our social media strategy. Our media relations team continually curates our 8 storytelling platforms. They fostered relationships with top-tier journalists across the world, resulting in continuous coverage in major media outlets such as Condé Nast Traveler, Forbes, the New York Times, Mexico's Reforma, and the UK edition of the National Geographic. Here are the FY23 goals for communications and media strategy department. For FY23, we are aggressively expanding national and international coverage to increase awareness of and visitation to San Antonio. One of the key themes for our new fiscal year is a media relations campaign promoting San Antonio's year-round fiesta-inspired atmosphere as a must-see hidden gem for both families and the curious class. We are coordinating a paid social media influencer program with marketing to capitalize on the higher profile influencers to complement our ongoing trade-based program. To ensure locals are inspired to explore our beautiful city, we are engaging a local TV morning show with a monthly segment called Living Like a Tourist. We need our locals to be excited again about San Antonio and all we have to offer. You are our best advocates. San Antonio's tourism gained more international traction in FY22. There were 68 programs or promotions designed to increase awareness and promote San Antonio this fiscal year. These totals represent a 46% and 102% increases, respectively, to 2019 figures. And a summer campaign with hotel beds, the largest bed bank in the world, yielded more than 8,000 room nights and over $1.1 million in revenue for only its first 2 months. These are the lofty goals for global development for FY23. As we move into FY23, we finalized our European strategy and are close to securing in-market representation to grow our awareness in and visitation from the UK and Germany. We plan to expand across the Pacific and further into South America in the years to come. Our global team will continue to monitor traveler readiness and develop new products to educate and increase demand for our community. We will maximize niche market opportunities through storytelling. And we will continue to work in tandem with greater SATX and our airport to support airline recruitment and growth domestically and internationally. This is so important to sustaining and driving our future. Our sales team had an incredible FY22, ending ahead of their group booking goal. 484 of the 508 events booked by our sales team last fiscal year will actualize and take place in San Antonio over the next 36 months, having an immediate impact on our convention center, our hotels, and our entire community. Our new short-term strategy is working and yielding results for you, our stakeholders, driving more demand and much needed revenues to our city and businesses. We are harnessing the momentum of the fantastic results of booking short-term corporate citywide events for the first time as well. 11 corporate citywide events booked last fiscal year have been booked for the short term for 2022 and beyond, 7 of which are represented on the screen. These brand new 7 corporate events to San Antonio represent an estimated economic impact of more than $50 million for our city. Here are the strategic goals for sales for FY23. For fiscal year 23, we will continue to increase the number of corporate events by 18%. This will be a 63% increase over our pre-pandemic average for corporate citywides booked. In addition, our strategic sales team will continue to increase citywide events at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center and throughout the city by targeting larger international associations and corporations that have a greater economic impact for our entire city. And together, we will fill the majority of the 50 open need dates on the convention center calendar for 2023, 24, and 25, and enhance firsthand experiences by increasing site inspections to San Antonio for new clients. Because when they come to San Antonio and they experience us firsthand, they fall in love with this city. Destination Experience works in tandem with sales by providing world-class support to our larger groups and corporate bookings. These groups brought in more than 400,000 attendees this past fiscal year. The FY23 goals for Destination Experience are listed here. In FY23, we will continue supporting our meeting professionals in building meaningful experiences and increasing attendance at their meetings. Additionally, we will refresh the branding of Connect SA through our partnership with Greater SATX and leveraging San Antonio's priority economic sectors such as IT, cybersecurity, biospace and aerospace, and new energy, just to name a few. Connect SA will assist our convention in not only increasing their attendance, but we will find local experts for them to speak at their conferences and much more. With the final result being and adding brand loyalty between San Antonio and our customers by helping them achieve a greater bottom line and enhancing their programming and experiences in our city. Our membership program is something that we're incredibly proud of and we just launched earlier this year. And we will seek to continue and improve benefits for our community that will attract and retain diverse businesses. We have engaged with more than 1,100 members and partners since January through networking events and programming alone. And so importantly, we successfully renewed our contracts with the City of San Antonio and the Tourism Public Improvement District. On the screen are the FY23 goals for membership, community, and government relations. We are also strengthening our advocacy efforts at the local, state, and national levels to defend our industry's interests. Our team will provide members with various services and resources, including educational and network opportunities through member mixers and other events. Furthermore, in FY23, we will offer a more robust community events calendar that encompasses all that is happening through arts and culture in our 10 districts. And in FY23, our membership will add curated food and craft brew trails to our website for locals and visitors alike. In 2023 and the years to come, we will continue elevating our Riverwalk events, such as the Pride River Parade, and offer a more immersive experience for locals and visitors to enjoy. And in 2023, in an effort for our community to fully celebrate our real and true Hispanic heritage and culture, Visit San Antonio will partner with the Ray Feo Scholarship Foundation to promote Hispanic Heritage Month during the Ray Feo King and Reina's River Parade for education. It will be important to showcase that our passion for our Hispanic culture lives real and true in San Antonio. Let's own this month-long celebration for the United States of America. We are also committed to building an organizational structure that supports our team and enhances our community. With DE&I, we are making exceptional gains toward diversity and tracking the demographics of our membership. We will be launching a DE&I community task force soon. We have conducted implicit bias training company-wide and for both of our board of directors, and are further developing a DE&I action plan to be implemented this year. On the screen, you will see the diversity goals for FY23. And finally, drum roll please, new Visit San Antonio offices will welcome staff back in just the next few weeks in downtown San Antonio on Houston and La Jolla Street to serve you, our partners, at our highest level. And all of you will be invited to a holiday mixer this December. Look out for your save the date. Kicking off our global initiative, San Antonio will be showcased on the world stage of tourism in May 2023 for U.S. Travel's IPW conference. This event is the largest inbound travel trade show in the United States in the world. Our team is carefully planning an unforgettable 4 days for visitors to experience the Alamo City for the very first time. This will be a key inflection point for San Antonio as we build our global brand. The positive economic impact of IPW will be in effect for years to come. Take a look at what is in store for San Antonio.
It's time to get ready. The world is coming to San Antonio. It's IPW 2023. The travel industry's premier international marketplace and the largest generator of travel to the United States, powered by the U.S. Travel Association.
IPW is going to be a game changer. Tourism is one of our key industries, and we are going to show off San Antonio to the world.
For 4 thrilling days, San Antonio will take center stage as we welcome travel buyers and media from more than 70 countries. Thousands of travel industry leaders from around the world and industry executives from across the U.S. will experience San Antonio's warm hospitality and world-class amenities. The impact will be profound. IPW 2023 will have a positive and powerful effect on our local economy. And that's only the beginning.
IPW is literally our chance to tell the story of San Antonio to the world.
There will be a statewide impact as well. IPW's positive power ripples all across Texas.
Because this is an opportunity to showcase our unique culture, our traditions, our food.
Our opening event, Viva San Antonio, will be at historic La Villita, giving delegates an immersive and multi-sensory experience of our vibrant culture and unique cuisine. We will also host an open night celebration on the Riverwalk, Festival del Rio, complete with a river parade in IPW's honor. And title sponsor Travel Texas will host the closing event, Let's Texas at the Alamo, on the grounds of our iconic Alamo. We will have a press brunch at the Whitty Museum, plus a robust lineup of media and buyer sightseeing tours, as well as activations at the airport, convention center, and hotels. Every element will be carefully curated, bringing together chefs, artists, makers, entertainment, and more. showcasing San Antonio's distinct cultures, representing the past, present, and future of our dynamic destination. IPW 2023 will be a transformational event for San Antonio. It will accelerate the recovery of San Antonio's tourism, and it will boost our city's DE&I, sustainability, and innovation efforts.
That is how important IPW coming to San Antonio will mean to our tourism industry and our economic development.
Most importantly, IPW will put San Antonio directly in the international spotlight, where we will truly shine. As a resident and partner, you can benefit directly from IPW 2023. Consider an IPW host city sponsorship or in-kind participation. Sign up your team to volunteer. Volunteers will be needed throughout the conference, from welcoming at the airport, opening event, press brunch, to wayfinding throughout. This is your opportunity to show San Antonio to the world. Get involved today.
Okay, IPW May 2023 is going to be here before we know it. To speak about IPW, please welcome District 3 Councilwoman and VSA Board Member Phyllis Viagran, and District 4 Councilwoman and VSA Board Member Dr. Adriana Rocha Garcia.
Thank you, Marc, and welcome to District 4. It's so good to see this robust in-person audience supporting our citywide hospitality industry once again.
And what an exciting time it is as our city ramps up to have IPW 2023. Councilwoman Rocha Garcia and I were fortunate to join our San Antonio delegation at IPW 2020 in Orlando, and we're here to tell you what a massively impressive show this was and how it truly brings the world to the United States and, most importantly, the host city destination.
Over and over again, international tourism buyers and members of the international media would tell us how excited they were to come to San Antonio in 2023, and how the U.S. travel is taking the show to a different destination than their usual rotation is so energizing for them, and that energy was very palpable. Orlando did a great job, but we are going to do a spectacular job. We're going to showcase all that San Antonio has to offer. Councilwoman Viagran and I experienced firsthand the events, the tours, and the other elements of IPW that bring clients up close and personal to the destination. At the San Antonio press conference in Orlando, a standing room only crowd of more than 350 media were wowed by what we have planned. And as a member of the Visit San Antonio Board of Directors, I know there are plans in place already to showcase our heritage, our culture, cuisine, attractions, events, and much, much more. People who have visited our beloved city, they keep coming back, and those who have not will be ecstatic to see just how welcoming San Antonio is to all our visitors. Although people choose to visit San Antonio for its unique attractions and its rich history, there's no doubt that the people who live here are really the reason that they keep coming back and why they keep choosing San Antonio. It's like a home away from home for people who are visiting for just a few days or sometimes weeks, and it's the place that welcomes you with a warm abrazo. La cultura se siente en la gente, and you instantly become a part of our extended family of San Antonians. En San Antonio, siempre estás en familia.
Promoting San Antonio International is an ongoing effort through signature opportunities like IPW, Visit San Antonio's Global Development Plan, as well as programs such as this year's collaboration with South Korean delegation during the World Heritage Festival. This is something we do in the city. Working with our South Korean sister city of Gwangju, a cultural and culinary exchange was tremendously successful. So when we say City of Gastronomy, we help others get there. I enjoyed our visit to Orlando, and I'm thrilled about making IPW 2023 a memorable experience for people traveling from different countries. So many stories will be told. Our office continues to be a resource to others around the world, We're going to offer collaboration as they seek their own UNESCO World Heritage designation. From District 3, we knew UNESCO designations resonates with the international audiences even more than domestic ones. Did you know there are more than 1,100 World Heritage sites around the world and only 24 in America? And of course, the only one in Texas is our Spanish colonial missions. International audiences are blown away by this. They understand that in order to receive this designation, it has to be proven through a very stringent process, and the site has universal value. And we're going to show them the universal value when they come for IPW. UNESCO World Heritage Sites are revered by the international traveler. There's a great pent-up demand to see why our missions earn that honor, and we can't wait to tell the story and have you come and volunteer and be part of that. So indeed, San Antonio will tell the whole story of San Antonio to the world at IPW. The words real and true are so much more than a brand tagline. They're authentic for San Antonio because we know that there really and truly is unlike any other place like San Antonio in the world. And remember, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The last time Texas hosted IPW was in 2000. So we need to relish and capitalize on this opportunity. This is what it is, especially in the critical time when we are coming out of the pandemic. And this is such an important sector of the economy for the city and for the state. We've seen all the stats about the estimated ROI of IPW, $614 million. People will be spending that here. You have the opportunity to be part of it. Don't let it pass you by because it's going to come back to our community. Y'all, this is going to take all of us. If you leave it to Visit San Antonio, if you leave it to the city officials, something will be missing. We need you. I am encouraging you to volunteer, to be a partner, support however you can, and of course, do what San Antonio does best. Welcome IPW in May of next year with that authentic, true warmth and hospitality that keeps on bringing people back.
Bienvenidos IPW. Gracias.
Hey, great job. Thank you, Councilwoman Viagran and Councilwoman Rocha Garcia, for joining us at IPW 2022 and sharing your insight. But even more so, thank you for your love and passion for the hospitality industry in San Antonio. There are many ways to engage IPW 23. I encourage all of you to scan this QR code to learn how you may engage. Pull out those cell phones, scan the QR code. That's the time. Good job, David. Great things are on the horizon for the Alamo City, and we have only scratched the surface. The FY23 goals and strategies presented today have all been implemented to further lift this city out from the pandemic and build a global brand. Before we end our program for the day, we want to announce a great new opportunity that will benefit San Antonio's youth. Visit San Antonio has reimagined our 501c3 as a foundation through which our industry will provide resources to community institutions for diverse student populations and future hospitality leaders like our St. Philip's College students. Our first initiative with our 501c3 will to provide local scholarships to local students. The scholarship initiative aligns with Visit San Antonio's DE&I objectives. We will measure impact and success by ensuring a majority of the schools that we engage with serve low-income, minority, and populations of all abilities. This year, we aim to raise $50,000 to start endowed and named scholarships in the hospitality programs at St. Philip's College and UTSA. We would like to kick off our scholarship fundraising campaign today. So get those phones out again. Scan this QR code and give any amount you feel inspired to contribute today. Candidates running for Riverwalk Royalty are also fundraising for our scholarships program right now. These candidates have already raised an incredible $25,000. Meet the candidates today at our cocktail reception and cast a vote for your Riverwalk King, Queen, and Court by making a donation directly to the candidate. And I think a few candidates over here. Hi. We want to thank you for attending our annual meeting, but also thank you for our sponsors for investing in our vision. Presenting sponsor Freeman. Presenting sponsors Whataburger and Edwards Aquifer and Education Authority. Transportation sponsor ETI. And our many exhibitors showcasing their skills in our interactive member showcase in the back of our room. I also want to thank the Techport Center event management manager Anna DeLeon and production director Stephen Bennett for your kind hospitality. We should be so proud of this arena. All of our local musical guests, along with the Department of Arts and Culture, for working with us on many initiatives throughout the year. Thank you to the Visit San Antonio team for being so incredible and for their hard work today. Thank you to our Visit San Antonio and TPID Board of Directors for your belief and support of our mission and goals. And thank you, our partners and members, for what you and your teams do day in and day out to make our city a better place to reside in and visit. We hope you are as excited for the future of our city as we are. Before we close, I would like to share a quote by Mark Twain. What is the most rigorous law of our being? Growth. We are building a global brand that is fun, sophisticated, youthful, diverse, inspiring, and aspirational. And this one word beside me, growth, is going to help us get there. San Antonio, real and true.